OCD lies to you. It says thinking something is as bad as doing it. And what am I talking about here? Thought-action fusion. Thought-action fusion brings in two pieces. It brings in this feeling of likelihood that all because I thought this, it is likely to happen. It also grabs into this moral piece that having this thought feels equivalent to actually doing it. And what does this do? It fills you with immense shame and guilt and just kind of makes it like you can't move forward until you figure out why you had this thought. What does this thought mean? And again, OC is super ego dystonic, so it's going to grab on what goes against your values and really create this distress. And how do you not answer a question or find certainty in something that just like goes so against who you are as a person? And so for thought action fusion, an example would be, you're cutting up vegetables in your kitchen and your child runs by and you have this horrendous harm thought that you may hurt them. Well, now you feel so morally guilty as if you just did harm them. Like, why would I have such a thought like that? I must be a sociopath and I might be likely to actually act on it, because if I didn't have this thought, then that would mean I'm a good person. But now that I'm having it, I can't trust who I am. I don't know who I am. So we want to make sure that we're not giving these thoughts attention when we think about ERP. We allow them to come in and we sit with that anxiety. We keep cutting up the vegetables, or we hold your child even though you're having thoughts that, what if I harm them in any way? What if I drop them in any way? And we show that in the behavior and in the action, that thought eventually goes away and it doesn't deserve your attention. With thought action fusion, we can see it coming up in all subtypes. So whether it's religion or harm or contamination, so many different ways that it can come up, so many different subtypes of OCD, and thought action fusion can show up in all of those. And you'll only hear me say this once, which is you are not your thoughts. You do not have control of your thoughts. And in fact, your thoughts do not equal action. OCD does not try to control your body, but it tries to manipulate your mind. So we want to learn to utilize your ERP tools and sit in that anxiety, let it pass through you. ERP helps separate thoughts from action by allowing the thoughts to just be there. So this means live your life, cut the vegetables, hold your baby, and just let them be and pass on their own. That anxiety will come down and you will get all of that amazing learning and help stop the cycle of OCD.